Senator Markwayne Mullin joins me now. Senator, it's great to have you on. Do you think that peace will be President Trump's legacy? Greatest legacy?
Absolutely, it will be. He is the president. He is the president of peace, without question. When you start looking at what he's already accomplished, I mean, look at Pakistan and India. Look at Kosovo and Serbia. Look what he did in Rwanda and Congo. And throughout Africa, he is constantly whacking down, and I seriously mean that, whacking down or knocking down these wars that have the potential to blow up. But President Trump understands negotiations. He understands peace through strength. He understands when to use strength and also when to shake hands on peace. He is the president that is trying to stop killing. He ran on this throughout the election, and he has delivered over and over again. Do we think that China, if Joe Biden was in office right now, if China wouldn't be invading Taiwan? Without question, all of us believe they would be. Do you think that Putin would be at the table with Joe Biden? Absolutely not. Joe Biden couldn't even find the table. What we're doing here is President Trump understands something about Putin that the rest of the world doesn't. President Trump understands that Putin values the dollar, which is why the sanctions are so scary to Putin, which has brought him to the table more than he values life. He is absolutely scared that the ruble is going to go into a junk status. And by President Trump putting pressure on India and raising tariffs and also threatening to do it with China, it has forced Putin to the table, because if this was just about stopping killing, it would already happen. But Putin doesn't value life at all. He just values the dollar.
Meanwhile, our president does care about life. You know, Senator, one of the things that struck me the most about President Trump throughout all of this is how he's talked about the life. Just last week, he told us on television, 7,000 boys died in 1 week. And this is this inhumane drone, warfare where they're killed like they're in some video game. It's horrific. I've seen the videos. I can't watch anymore. But it's important that we talk about it. He says these aren't our boys and women. These aren't Americans, but they're human beings. And it just seems to me that too often the war machine, both in our country and abroad, they just talk about this in these these terms that don't actually talk about the reality, the death, the meat grinder that these wars have become.
Rachel, you're absolutely correct. And President Trump values life and he values peace. And he's willing to do this and put his reputation online. Now, what's disgusting to me is even when President Trump is negotiating peace, even when President Trump is trying to end the killing, which he has said multiple times, you still have Democrats attacking him for trying to negotiate peace. It is sickening because the Democrats cannot agree or find anything they agree with President Trump because of their hatred and blindness towards what President Trump is trying to deliver for the world and for America.
Yeah. Well, Senator, I'm old enough to remember when they thought they were the party, the anti-war party, the party of peace. But it seems like Donald Trump stole that issue from them, too. Senator Markwayne Mullin, always a pleasure and an honor to have you on.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.